Alright, here's an update video on the Mad Maxxis Offroad Runner. I spent a day working on the body and got all the dents taken out of the whole side of the car. So that's done. It has a brand new 25-gallon fuel cell, all new fuel lines that run down through the floor. Underneath the car is a fast lift pump, all new fuel lines that run up along the frame rail all the way up to the front of the secondary filter. It's got two new Optima batteries, all new wiring from the batteries. I put a on-off switch to the right of the batteries there that run all the way up to the front of the car to the junction block. Cleaned up this footwell, which was completely full of wires all laying on the floor. I got a couple more that are hanging there that need to be lengthened so I can run them up over the top to get them out of the way. The computers and everything that were laying on the floor, everything's now mounted over here in the footwell. The new fuel lines come from the back, and I replaced all the fittings with the AN going into the secondary filter housing there. And then from there, it goes down into a high pressure pump that's down inside under the intake where you gotta take the whole motor apart. And unfortunately, that high pressure pump is bad, so it needs to get changed. So I'm just waiting on getting that ordered so that I can get that done. There's also a couple of special tools that are needed because it needs to be timed because it runs off of the crankshaft with a chain. So that'll be ordered and I'll get that installed soon. There'll be another video coming on that. The fuel filler now to put fuel in the tank is up here in the sail panel behind the driver's side door. And that goes right through to the inside. I got to make a little support on the fuel tube to hold it up to the bar so it's more leveled out because it has a bit of a sag in it. Now for people that don't know what the car is, it was built on the Motor Trend show Dirt Every Day by Fred Williams and Dave Chappelle. It has a 5-liter V8 Cummins in it, connected to an ATS Allison transmission that's built. Underneath the floor there is a Off-Road Designs NP205 transfer case. The rear end is a Dana track, Dana 80 with an ARB air locker in it that runs inside the car that has a air tanks that's going to be mounted behind the driver's seat. The front end is a Dana 80 by Curry that also has, I believe, a locker in it. It's got full hydraulic steering on it. It has dual Fox air shocks on the front and both sides just to hold up the extra weight of the Cummins. The shock towers has the bar going across, tying the sides together to support the weight. Unfortunately, that bar has got to get cut out. I'm going to put some quick connects in there so I could take the center of the bar out because I got to pull the intake off to do the fuel pump. Has leaf springs in the back with a torque arm on it that runs all the way up and connects to the cross member that goes through the floor inside the car. It's kind of dark under here, but there's the transmission cross member. It's got a 3-link in the front and a full custom frame from the front of the car. The factory one was removed, and that goes all the way to the back where the leaf springs are. They used this car because it was all rusty and crusty, and they figured it couldn't be saved, but they never saw a car from New York. I've actually fixed a lot of cars that were a lot worse than this one, so I will be fixing all the rust holes in it on the fenders and the quarter panels and the stop the rust from spreading, but I'm not going to be doing any painting or wearing. I'm going to leave it just like it is. And that's the update for now. I'll post another one when I get further.